Nuzo and Namia had a grandmother they held dear. She was a traveler and a storyteller through the years. But one day she went away forever. Stories of Boobalang were heard no longer. So Nuzo and Namia moved to her house to feel her near. What brave twins they are, a new start they did not fear. That's when the adventures begun, and her bookshelf proved to be fun now. Nuzo and Namia,
storytellers traveling with you.
Hey Z, what are you doing?
Hi Zubu, I'm reading a book.
Okay, sounds like fun. What book?
Where does the curious frog live? Look, Zubu, it's a question mark.
What's that, Z?
When you read a question, where, who, why, when, I wonder there, I wonder here. Nuzo and Namia we learn to play, asking ourselves questions, fun adventures every day. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, la-la, la-da-da, la-la, la-la.
Now I know how to use question mark easy peasy.
Yep, that's good, Zubu. Anytime you ask a question, use a question mark.
Yeah, time to watch the new Nuzo And Namia episode.
Yay!
this homework is so hard, Namia.
It is.
Where do frogs live? In the air? On land? In water?
Frogs can't live in the air. They don't fly, right?
But they jump very high in the air. I wonder if that could be flying. Maybe... Rabbit. Rabbit. Rabbit.
Ribbit. Ribbit. I think frogs can fly.
Maybe. Let's read and find out. Namia? Hello? Namia?
Ribbit.
I wonder if an animal can live on both land and water.
Well, Dad says we should always read a book if we want to learn about something. Let's check in Grandma's reading room.
Find anything, Namia?
This book has a picture of a frog, Nuzo. Maybe we'll find out more here.
The
Curious frog. The frog lives in different places. It's a curious animal. Turn to the next page to learn and discover more.
Oh yeah! The magic wind is here! Look, Namia!
Hey, welcome Nuzo and Namia. It's so good to see you both. What adventure brings you to Kenya's beautiful Kakamega forest today?
We're trying to learn more about frogs, Boobalang. Do they live in the air?
On land?
Or in water?
I think they fly like this. Whoopee!
I've never seen frogs living in the air. Maybe they live on land or in water. Because you need wings to live in the air.
At first, I thought thought frogs could live in the air. But you just said frogs don't have wings. And I've never seen frogs having wings. Now, I wonder if they live on land.
Looks like there's going to be a lot of self-questioning today, kids.
I remember what that is.
Me too. Self-questioning is asking yourself questions.
Yes, so that you can understand things more.
Great job, kids. That is right. Oh, it reminds me of this wonderful song. Let's all sing along.
Asking questions is your superpower and you're good at it, I can tell. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you ask, you will learn as well. Who, what, where, when, why, how, when you've read or heard something too. So don't be afraid to ask questions, 'cause questions are good for you.
I wonder why, I wonder who. I wonder is my superpower too. I wonder how, I wonder when. Asking those questions gets me to learn. I love wondering, I love wondering. Where? Who, what, where, why, when. These are the things I need to learn. Who, what, where, why, when.
The Kakamega forest here in Kenya has many types of frogs, kids. Let's go learn all about them, and hopefully you get some answers to your curious questions.
Bubelang, what does curious mean?
That's a great question, Nuzo. Being curious means being excited to know or learn something. That's why we ask ourselves questions. And the more questions we ask ourselves, the more we learn.
Oh, well, I'm excited to learn about where frogs live today. So that means that I'm curious.
Then, I'm curious too. I can't see any frogs in the water, Bubelang. Does that mean frogs don't live in the water?
Why can't they live in the water?
Are you sure they can't live in the water? Here, take this, and let's explore and find out where frogs live by looking, reading, and asking ourselves questions.
Look!
What is that, kids?
Could it be a lizard? They have small tails like that.
Let's read this book to see if it says anything about that. Lizards have 4 legs, a long tail, and dry, scaly skin.
But why doesn't this lizard have legs?
That's a great question you've asked yourself, Nuzo. Kids watching, we should always ask ourselves questions when we are reading.
No legs! That means that it is not a lizard. I wonder, could it be a fish? I read that fish can breathe in the water.
Well, let's check our little book. Let's see if there's a picture that looks like this fish.
Here it is. It says a tadpole.
What's that?
A tadpole is a baby frog.
It
lives in the water and can breathe in the water just like fish. Wow, that's so cool.
You see, kids? When we read and ask ourselves questions, we can always learn more.
Now we know that baby frogs live in the water, Nuzo. So the answer has to be... Ribbit! Frogs live in the water. The mama frog lays the frog eggs in the water and they grow up eating plants.
Yay! Now we know the answer. Frogs live in water just like fish.
Ah! So they don't live on land like I thought before.
Ribbit. But wait, we only saw baby frogs there. I wonder if Mama Frog and Daddy Frog also live in the water.
Now I'm curious too, Nuzo.
You're right. We're both curious. That means we're excited to know more.
Where do the baby frogs go when they grow up?
Remember, kids, the more questions we ask ourselves, the more curious we become and ask even more questions. Are you also curious about finding out where Mama Frog and Daddy Frog live?
Where are the big frogs?
We're asking ourselves a good question. Now, let's find out.
Look here, Nuzo. Frogs live in bushes, shallow water, streams, and ditches.
They lay eggs in the water and the eggs hatch into tadpoles.
Then tadpoles grow into adult frogs.
The adult frogs live in the shade and sometimes hop into ponds and lakes for a swim.
So, frogs don't just live in the water like we thought?
I wonder if the question can have more than one answer.
That's a good question to ask yourselves. And yes, questions can have more than one answer, kids.
Can you guess what frogs eat? What does this mean?
Namia, you ask too many questions.
You can never ask too many questions, kids. That's what being curious is all about. You see this symbol here? It's called a question mark.
A question mark?
Yes, every time you see a question mark, it means a question is being asked. Read that again, Namia.
Can you guess what frogs eat?
Being curious and taking your time to ask yourself questions is how you grow your brain.
Now I wonder, what do frogs eat? Do they eat fruits?
Do they eat small fish?
Hey, there is Mr. Frog. Let's go see. No, Mr. Frog. Don't eat our friend Boomerang.
It wasn't trying to eat me, kids. Look!
Good job, Mr. Frog! So frogs eat different insects and they catch them using their long tongues.
At first, we thought frogs ate small fish and fruits. But now, after seeing this frog eat the cricket, we know they eat insects.
Why can't I catch food like that too?
You're not a frog, Namia.
So, what is the answer to your homework, kids? Where do frogs live? In the air? On land? In water?
Self-questioning, self-questioning. Asking who, what, where, why, how, and when. Self-questioning, self-questioning. Simply ask yourself and then you will learn.
I wonder where a frog lives on land.
Where?
I wonder if it lives in the air.
In the air?
I wonder how it moves around.
How?
How does it go from here to there?
I wonder where it lives in the water.
Where?
I wonder if it jumps in a tree.
In a tree?
I wonder about so many things. Self-questioning means keep asking.
Self-questioning, self-questioning. Asking who, what, where, why, how, and when. Self-questioning, self-questioning. Simply ask yourself and then you will learn.
So the correct answer is frogs frogs live on both land and water.
You're right, Namia. They start in the water, then they live on land when they grow bigger.
At first, I thought they lived in the air. Then we thought they lived in just water. But now we know that they live both on land and in water.
Good job, kids. And by the way, kids, flying in the air doesn't mean you live in the air. I think your teacher was trying to trick you with that one.
Oh, yeah! Ribbit!
Bye, Mr. Frog. Please take care of the baby frogs in the water.
Now that you know how to be curious and use self-questioning, I'm sure you'll be able to answer all the other questions in your homework, kids.
Being curious is so much fun! Thank you, Bubila.
Yes, and every time we see a question mark, we will know that the sentence is a question being asked. So, we will slow down and try to answer it.
Oh, the wind is here to take you home.
Bye, Bubila.
See you on our next adventure. Goodbye, kids.
We're back home, Namia.
Look at the animals book.
Kids?
Mama, did you know that frogs live on both land and water?
Oh, I learned about them so long ago. They do live on both land and water. Now, please clear the table. We don't want any frogs hiding under your books.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Kids.
Kids, are you ready to find out what our word of the day is? And the word of the day is curious. Curious, curious, curious. Now, curious means being excited to learn something new. For example, remember how Nuzo and Namia were curious to learn where baby frogs go when they grow up? Curious, curious, curious. That was our word of the day, kids. You can try using it at home. Bye for now.
Mommy, Nuzo and Namia was amazing today. Rabbit.
Rabbit. Hang on. Why are we making frog sounds, guys? Is that what happened in Nuzo and Namia? How did the story begin?
It began with Nuzo and Namia asking themselves if frog could fly, and then they just jump really high.
Nuzo and Namia first thought that baby frogs live in the water, not in the air.
That's interesting. So the kids saw the tiny baby frogs in the water. But where do the big frogs live? Are we curious to know?
Curious! That was the word of the day. It means being excited to learn something new.
Good job, Z.
For example, if I see a new word in the book, I'll be curious to know what it means.
Exactly. That was the middle of the story. What happened in the end?
The more Nuzo and Namia asked themselves questions, the more they got curious and asked even more questions.
And then they learned that big frogs live on land.
That's right. So did Nuzo and Namia learn where frogs live in the end?
Yes! On both land and water.
Wow! Today's episode sounded fun. Ribbit. Now, I am also curious to see what will happen in the next episode of Nuzo and Namia.
Yay!
The adventure, the music, and the learning does not have to end when the episode finishes. Give your child a safe, fun, and educational space to explore every single day on the official Nuzo and Namia YouTube channel. Packed with catchy songs, valuable life lessons, and localized learning, it's screen time you can actually feel great about. Search Nuzo and Namia on YouTube and click subscribe today. Bring the adventure home anytime for free.
Nuzo and Namia.
Storytellers traveling with you.
Nuzo Nuzo and Namia had a grandmother they held dear. She was a traveler and a storyteller through the years. But one day she went away forever. Stories of Bulbalang were heard no longer. So Nuzo and Namia moved to her house to feel her near. What brave twins they are! A new start they did not fear. That's when the adventures begun, and her bookshelf proved to be fun now. Nuzo and Namia, storytellers traveling with you.